When you set out at the start of this season, did you set yourself a target for what you wanted to achieve this year?
No, rather than a number of winners, which I think is churlish, because we could all run nice horses in cellars and get winners up. I just wanted to do right by the horses, and if I can finish the year with a good strike rate, if we can handle the good horses well, but also handle the moderate horses as well, and even if that comes down to not running them, taking them straight to the sales, and cutting our owners' losses. I think we just need to be able to stand up straight at the end of the year and say we've done right. That's my aim.
And what about looking forward? Because I know you've got plans to expand, to go above sort of 50 boxes. I know you want to concentrate on quality, but you're obviously going to go up numbers-wise as well.
And immediately next year, I wouldn't rush to go up too high in numbers. I'd like to draw from a larger population, and if that means that we keep some horses with third-party pre-trainers and work closely with them and rotate through the horses and do it that way. But I think 40 is a good number for us at the moment. I don't want to suddenly get too big and lose the attention to detail. So as much as anything, it's going to be concentrating on a high level of quality and moving it forward that way.
So Ollie tells me you're the brains behind the operation, but obviously we saw you this morning doing a pretty important job up there riding out.
Yeah, I think Ollie can be a little bit generous with his comments sometimes. I certainly don't think I'm the brains of the operation. Ollie puts a lot of time and effort into picking out the right races and going into in-depth look at the horse's form and things like that, which, on the whole, I'm busy riding out and looking after. We've got twin girls as well, so they take up quite a bit of time, and then full time in the afternoons in the office. So I think as much as anything, I'm just there to support him, be a good sounding board as well for any questions about the horses. He might have only seen one dimension looking at them from the ground during the morning during training. And me obviously being on top of them and within the string, I can pick up on different things. So I think it works very well, both of us sort of bouncing off each other really.
That's one of the things I noticed this morning. There's a lot of interaction between Ollie and the different riders. How do you feel? How's the horse? That's obviously very important.
Yeah, hugely important. If you are not prepared to get the input from the riders, I think it really limits you a huge amount as to how the horses are feeling under the riders, and definitely they feel different from one day to another. So it's very important that you get that rider's input.
You've had a fantastic start, both of you, to training here. What's been the best moment for you so far?
Without a doubt, Royal Ascot. It didn't sink in for quite a long time, and I think really it's only just started to sink in, and I catch myself daydreaming about that moment when Extortionist crossed the line and couldn't find Ollie for love nor money because Sheikh Fahad had rushed him down to the track to go and bring the horse back. No, Royal Ascot's definitely been the highlight. We've built up such a great team, and looking back on it, a year that we've been here at Robin's Farm, this time last year there wasn't a horse on the place apart from Safari Mischief, who's basically our hack, and just to see the whole development and the great team of people that we've built up, and I think we really I think we can be very proud of ourselves that we've got to this point, and not without the very generous backing of Sheikh Fahad, who's put a lot of faith into us. Two unknowns coming back from America. We can, only say a massive thank you to him.